Hi guys, today we have a special guest on my channel today. I'm Hi. And we have a special topic that a lot of you guys have been requesting, which is how I convinced my parents to study abroad. And I didn't really do much convincing. I was like, hey mom, can I go to Japan and study? She was like, sure. But why did you let me go so quickly, I guess?
Well, you had shown an interest in Japanese things and in going to Japan for a long time. And I felt like you had thought long and hard about it and done your research. And I felt like it wasn't a passing fancy with you, that it was something that was not going to go away. When you first started talking about Japan, I thought, that you would change your mind.
That it's just a
phase. That it was that it was a phase and that something else would take its place. But when it didn't, and you continued to desire that, I saw that you did, and your father and I wanted to, help you realize your dreams.
Aww. So basically, I have the best parents in the world.
Well, I would say do your research. It's not all fun and games, as they say. There are periods of time when you will be like sad and lonely. But do your research, understand as much as you can what you're getting yourself into, and maybe research the country that you're going to, and perhaps offer to pay for part of it.
Yes, that's a good. I didn't have to do that because we are blessed with money. But that's a good idea if you're like really tight on money. And like I said in my previous video, the Rotary Club is the least expensive, like $6,000. So if you really want this, like, get a job. But like some of the people watching are like 15 and they can't really get a job. So I guess ask your parents if you can work for them. That's what we do here.
Yeah, ask your parents, what can you do to show them that you're serious about going?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of parents will think, it's just like those violin lessons where the violin's in the closet, or dance lessons where the dance shoes are in the drawer. But to show them that you're interested and to ask them what you can do to show them how serious you are.
Yeah.
And to help pay.
I mean, I feel bad because I didn't have to do all that. I just...
Well, it didn't hurt that you were the baby of the family. And that, also that I had wanted to study abroad when I was young, and I went backpacking through Europe. But I didn't do that until after I graduated from college. But Spain was my big thing.
Right.
And Europe in general. But I think that it's a really, a constructive thing to do. It makes you a more well-rounded person. Of course, a lot of parents don't want to do without their kids. And we have to get over that. So you have to realize when you're asking your parents, hey mom, can I go away for a year? That's overwhelming. And I found that a lot of my friends said, what are you going to do without her for a year? And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to get over it. Right, I had to get over that. But I would think that that's probably a number one obstacle, so that maybe people should ask, maybe throw it out there to your parents and say, hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? And you might meet with initial pushback.
Right.
But then maybe keep bringing it up. And
yeah, dropping subtle hints.
Yes, and maybe watching movies of the country that, like you did,
yeah,
we did that. Where you want to go. Maybe learning the language.
Yeah,
because
I had been learning the language even before I knew I was going to study abroad. I just did it because I wanted to, and I thought it was fun.
But it is essential.
Yeah, definitely try and study. If you are going to go abroad, try to study beforehand as much as possible. I could have more,
But especially if you're going to an Asian country, well, in Europe, I think Americans take it for granted, especially when we go to Europe, that people are going to speak English. And Europeans do speak English, but it's a huge benefit if you can speak the language, at least speak some. And I think that would go a long way in showing your parents how serious you are.
Right.
And if your parents are not thrilled about it at first, you have to understand that you're their baby and they love you, and they, especially if it's maybe one of your last couple of years before you go to college, it's like they want a piece of you. They don't want to let you go, but they will if they're convinced. I think that this is something that's really important to you.
It's good. Good, Anakin. Good. Thanks for watching, and special thanks to my mommy for doing this. We've been putting it off for a while, but I think this is a good topic to discuss. Like, not a lot of people have really made a video about this topic. You know, it's just like, oh, I went to Japan, I studied abroad in Japan, but it's like, parents are like a big thing. Big thing. You know? Okay. So, stay tuned. If you're watching this channel for the first time, I'm going back to Japan again soon, so there'll be fun videos. You're fun too. But, I mean, like,
I'm not as fun as you.
No, like, you know what I mean. There'll be more things to see, like different areas of Japan that I haven't been before, all that good stuff. So stay tuned, subscribe if you want. I'm not gonna force you. So bye bye.
See you later.
Okay.